Well, it's a good point, but of course the NHS receives an awful lot more than what this extra payment is going to be collecting, except of course we've been paying national insurance contributions until now, which have been used possibly for all sorts of government spending reasons and not necessarily all going to the NHS. But there are other bits of at various times of the tax take that go to the NHS as well. So there has never been a real differentiation for people to know exactly how much of everything that's collected actually goes to the NHS and they feel they can contribute. We have figures out every year, but we don't see it in our bills. So if you start seeing that, that's obviously a positive development. But bearing in mind that that is only for the increase. And remember, a lot of the reason for changing the name of whatever extra it is that we'll be paying, rather than it just being national insurance contributions, is that much of it is supposed to go to help the underdog, which is basically social care. But in reality, over the next 3 years, the majority of what we're going to be paying is what the NHS needs anyway in order to cope with an aging population, the extra queues, of course, of people, on waiting lists, waiting to be seen by doctors because of the COVID disruptions. And very little will go to social care for some time to come. And I think it would be really interesting if in the future we could also see on our bills the proportion that goes to the underfunded social care.
The phrase you used there, Vicky Pryce, for some time to come. What we don't know is how long, do we? Or indeed, if ever?
Well, indeed, I think the population ageing is a pressure on the National Health Service, which has been there for quite some time. Clearing the backlog of all those cases will take years, probably. And needs are increasing constantly. And the truth is that for some time, in real terms, the NHS wasn't receiving the money that it needed. That was during the austerity period. Now, the money that's coming is making up for those losses. But of course, a lot was gone astray, if you like, for a number of years. So there is a lot of catching up to do. And remember, of course, that we're having an inflation problem. We should be paying our nurses and care workers a lot more than we have been doing so far, and their pay is semi-frozen at present still. So costs are going up and will be going up more generally, which suggests to me that indeed there will be more to pay in years to come. But the population may be quite happy with that if they can see that this money is really going in the right direction. But we have to make up for a lot of what wasn't spent in the right way over the last few years, and that's going to cost us a lot over the foreseeable future, I'm afraid, to compensate for.